As a snapshot of your experiences of this program, what this program has meant to you in your sector, and compare and contrast where you are, where you had irregular opportunities, and now you have got big opportunities. So allow me to pick up the conversation with His Excellency. Kindly introduce yourself.
My name is Margaret Mwende from Kitui.
That's okay.
Mr. Dangen, Your Excellency.
Mandera, Marsabit, Embu, Tharaka-Nithi, and Isiolo County. Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Imelda Mutuko, and I'm a contractor. Currently finished. Your word was you people support. Your word was you people support this young lady. She's here to work, and I got a lot of support, and I'm hoping to get more support as we go forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Your Excellency, my name is Jennifer Musimi, formerly the president of IQSK, very instrumental in creating this program. We sat with you and negotiated well, and we did a very good job, thing to provide job opportunities and an opportunity for the professionals in a built environment to trade with the government after a very long time. And they can attest that they've handled projects of values they've never handled since inception, to the 10 billions, and it's going on. We are employing now interns and many assistants in our farms in a way that even when I left, since I left university and started my farm, we could never have done. It's a very transformative thing we did. It's very enlightening. It's growing everyone. And I want to thank you for supporting us. Thank you.
Okay.
Kwa majina ni Winnie Mudheu. Mimi ni contractor, na ni contractor ambaye anakuanga site. Mimi si boss. Nakuanga site nikifanya kazi na watu wangu wote. Nimekuwa Homa Bay, nika hand over to His Excellency the President. That is Homa Bay Fish Market. I am now doing South B, and most probably, Your Excellency, you are welcome to pick the keys by March. And I am also in Kapsabet. And I can say that sisi tunafanya kazi na tunapata pesa. Naona vile tumeng'ara. We are being paid well after working so hard. For me, for it to work well, I am doing a 24-hour economy. Sisi huwa hatulali kwa site zangu. That's why we can work within, if we are given 2 years, we do it in half the time. So I encourage my fellow contractors, let us practice this 24-hour economy so that we may win our president a 2-term without negotiation. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Your Excellency, my name is Lillian Ogombo. I'm an engineer by profession. I'm a civil and structural engineer and also a contractor. We've just finished 3 markets, and we were very honored that we visited one of our markets. We did not disappoint. Oria in Migori. Oh. Yes, in Uriri. Yes, so we're just about to give the markets. We are on our last one. in Migori and about to start affordable housing project also in Migori County, Kododa. And I think this opportunity, first and foremost, I mean, as a woman, as a Kenyan, has really encouraged us. We've been able to expand our portfolio. We are now looking at even taking on more challenging projects. And I'm glad that we are starting on the affordable housing. We also have the student hostel in Homa Bay, KMTC, that we are yet to start. So we've really believed in ourselves, and for the first time, actually, I was looking at the opportunities across the region. I mean, that's how much you've really transformed who we are. And giving the State Department for Housing their flowers, I think they've really, really supported us financially, because sometimes when you're taking on government projects, people are like, are you going to be paid? I think this is one program that you don't even follow up your payments. You call for inspection, they show up, you raise your certificates, and you really don't have to queue in any office. The next thing you see that, you know, the bank is sending you a swift message that you've been paid. And so we give them their flowers and we appreciate. Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Anne Jero, and I am a contractor. I am pleased and very proud to be part of this affordable housing construction. I have a site in Nairobi, and Kasarani, Kamiti, and Kidiwa, Phase 3. Well, it was very difficult to believe in myself that I am able to deliver these projects, but with the support that we get from Bwana PS, it is amazing. We get paid. We even hold seminars that encourage us to soldier on, and we are delivering on our projects. In committee, we are on time, Kasarani and Kidiwa, and we are very, very proud as women to participate in this space.
Your Excellency, maybe I invite you now and just have a conversation with this wonderful.
Thank you very much, PS. I'm really proud that I'm sitting in the midst of women contractors. You know, and I have been to the sites they have mentioned. I have been to Kangeta, I have been to Bumala, and congratulations for doing a great job in Bumala. I don't know, did the traders move in? Not yet? Oh, for commissioning. I'll find my way there, or I will send fireman here to come and do the... Yeah? So, looking at these great ladies, and you have had them, they have 2-3 sites. Some of the sites they have finished. They have moved on from doing a market. They've now moved on to affordable housing. Let me ask Anne. You've talked about Kidiwa. Kidiwa is in my hometown. Are you doing the market or the affordable housing?
I'm doing affordable housing.
Is it phase 1? I know there is phase 1 and phase 2.
Phase 3.
Phase 3. Phase 2. Yes. You're doing the phase 2. How many units are you doing in the phase 2? I know phase 1 was like 200, was it? Yes. Phase 2?
Phase 2 is 1,800.
1,800. I mean, Anne, you're that serious? Huh? What is the size of the project in terms of quantum? What is the contract value?
5.3 billion.
5.3 million shillings, or?
5.3 billion.
Billion. Wow. How far are you now in terms of percentage of construction? Are you on time?
We got challenges at first because when we got into the site, the drawings changed from 18 to 9 15 floors.
Oh, yeah. It was actually my decision because the original design was for 9 floors.
Yeah.
But when we assessed the place, we said we could go to 15 floors.
15 floors, yeah.
So you had to readjust
Yeah.
the contract.
So that is what delayed us.
Yes.
Delayed us, and then we have finished the rafting.
Yes.
Now we are beginning.
You are beginning to do the job. I'll, when I'm in Eldoret the next time, I'll pass by and see.
You're most
Okay?
welcome. Yeah.
So thank you very much. So how is the transition? Lillian? Yes, how is the transition? You've told me you did the market in Oria,
Yes, we did the market in Oria.
and then you're now moving to the affordable housing.
Affordable housing.
Okay.
Yes, of course, initially, just as I said, when we started on the markets, we wanted to look at how we could deliver that. I think now in the transition, we had a bit of challenges on the site, but we are ready to take up the challenge. Yes, I mean, it's exciting, I must say. Initially very scary, but we are up to the task. We've been able to tag along other women professionals. I work with quite a number of women in engineers, the construction management, so we are a team of women. So as far as delivery is concerned, I don't have any doubt in my mind. Just had a few issues with the community, which has already been sorted out, so we are hitting the ground. Yeah, thank you.
Let me ask you again, Mutuku? Who is Mutuku? Mudeu. Sorry, Mudeu. Mudeu, I know you have some contracts in Nairobi?
Yeah, I am in South B.
You are in South B?
Yes.
Okay. There is actually the MCA for South B, Waidera,
Yes.
was telling me how she is very happy with what she is seeing that's going on in South B. And South B is not an ESP market, it's a big market. What is the contract value for South B?
It's 332 million shillings.
How many people do you have working on the site?
We have, like when we are doing a concrete casting, we have 452 people, and we actually have like 12 machines. That is the mixers, the hoist, and all that. I don't use the ready mix because I'll only have that car that brings the mix, and there is no workforce. So I use those people to create employment, to come and cast. So generally, in a busy day, I have 452 workers. And on a normal day, at night, I can have around 70 people. And by daytime, I have around 80 to 100, depending on the activities at the site. Yeah.
And different stages
Yeah.
of the construction.
What?
I'm saying different stages of construction, you have different number of people.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, let me ask you, how are you working with the banks? What is the experience you have with your bankers?
My bank, I bank with the National Bank, and I have been given msikuje kuniua an overdraft of that 5 million that I can work without minding another thing. But I am paid on time. It's only when I have some hinges in finances, but they give me an overdraft because they know, they are sure that I'll get money. Yes.
Before affordable housing, before this program, were you a contractor?
What? I have a long story, Your Excellency. Yeah, I started as a cashier at site when I finished my O-level in 09. And it's a long story. Okay. And now
So we leave it for another day, the long story.
Yeah, I can touch some small details.
Okay.
Yeah, I started as a casual laborer. Wakati wanawake walikuwa wanaambiwa kazi ya mjengo si yao, but because I come from a humble background, I had to start there where I saw an opportunity. From there, the boss of that company saw my efforts, and she promoted me to start paying and looking for those who are not working so hard to deliver. That was in 09. I started in West Pokot. And from there, I have grown. I have been, I've bought shares from the company. Now I'm a shareholder and actually a director for the company. And I'm semi-literate in terms of construction because I have not gone to any class of engineering, but I've learned through skills. And that's why I'm always in sight. I know everything from electrical, plumbing, masonry, roofing, structure, design, nini kila kitu.
So you say it's a long story. Indeed, I think it is a long story. But now you are a shareholder in the company.
I'm here seated with the president because I'm a shareholder.
Great. So thank you very much. I think when we talk about bottom-up, I think Mudeu here represents what bottom-up is. It's a living testimony according to her. Really, somebody who was working in a construction site, today owning a construction company. That is what it takes. It takes resilience, it takes believing in yourself, it takes working hard. And that is why I said in my presentation here earlier, dreaming is free, the hustle is not. You have to wake up, you have to do what Mudeu has done. That's why she's sitting here today. Tumpigie makofi Mudeu, jamani. The great lady Jennifer, sitting next to me here, Jennifer. You remember those days?
I remember those days very well. Yes.
Long hours, many days.
A lot of negotiations.
And a lot of negotiation with a big team. When you look back today, you know, you remember when we were talking on that table, it was far-fetched, you know? It was the usual government thing, or, you know, and you guys were saying, or, you know, are these people really going to pay? Are they going to do this? Can you tell this audience, then and now, what do you have to say?
I'm amazed by the grace of God, the far we've come from my boardroom sitting, discussing. Actually, it started in Naivasha. Can we do this? What's the right rate? 35,000 per square meter. Oh, that can afford. And I walked from that podium and I told the PS, we are going to do this. Let's go and crunch the numbers. And convincing everyone that we can do this is going to be an easy task for the professionals. When it's going to be standardized, we're going to automate most of these things. So when we negotiate on the rate, don't worry, you will not sleep hungry. To just look around and see this group of interns is a product of that negotiation. It's phenomenal. Your Excellency, if that dream was killed, half or actually all the professionals who are doing these projects will be back in their mashambas farming. They wouldn't be busy. This program has afforded or provided opportunities for farms to be busy, for farms to renovate, to reinvent themselves, to equip their offices in such a way that they can supervise projects, because we have been assigned projects all over the country, as opposed to a while back where you just limit yourself to Nairobi because you don't want to go to the very hardship areas. So, phenomenal is what I can say. Thank you.
So today you're telling us, the country, that people who are confined to Nairobi because they could just find a project in Nairobi because of, you know, that's where most of the people who have the means to do big projects live. Today you have projects in every part of Kenya.
We have projects in every part of the Kenya.
And today you are forced to go and supervise those projects in those very remote areas, and you have a feel of the country.
Absolutely.
Now, you know, many people ask me, and sometimes people do not believe that what we are saying in terms of what it will cost a house, because the price of a house has come from 11 million shillings to 3 million. Among the issues that we have cut down for us to make it that affordable, number one, you remember, it was the cost of land.
Absolutely.
Right? Mm-hmm. Number two, we've taken out the cost of land.
Yeah.
Number two is professional
fees. Yes.
We've taken it down from 15% to 2%.
Absolutely.
And it was a product of negotiation because we told you the fees may have come down, but the scale has increased.
Absolutely.
You know? So you can balance the coming down of the scale with the expanded scale, with the coming down of the rate with the expanded scale. Is that right?
Very much so.
You remember we also had a big discussion on the cost.
Yeah.
For a very long time, people thought it was not possible to construct at the rate of
now 40,000.
Yeah. Now 40,000. It was 55, 60, 70 going that way. And sometimes many people are wondering, how have we dealt with corruption? Because people thought this was going to be a corrupt scheme. We have dealt with corruption by negotiating ahead of time. Today, if you are going into that space as a professional, you cannot tell us you are charging 15%.
No, you can't.
The rate is fixed.
Yeah.
We cannot tell us that you are going to construct at 70 shillings, at 70,000 a square meter. The rate is fixed. We have fixed the rate at 42, was it? 40?
For the struct.
So we have two types. We have what is called the contractor model.
Yes.
It is 40,000. Then we have contractor plus finance. It is 42,000 because they do invest a little bit. And because of fixing the ceiling, and we disclose it, so it's no longer a secret, because in the past you have to look for what is called engineer's estimate. And those who have engineer's estimate, obviously they have an advantage. So we publish our budget, we publish our rate, and what we have seen is that people are competing. So if you come at 42, you know you're going to be the most expensive. So the prices are actually, the one at 42, it's at 40, and the one at 40, it is down to 37 and 38.
So just for the satisfaction of the people of Kenya, and Jennifer sitting here, we did something deliberate to protect the resources of the people of Kenya. Ordinarily, there would be corruption with engineers' estimate. This engineers' estimate is a moving target, or has been a moving target. So what we decided is we are going to have, we costed everything. We agreed that if you want to come and work with us, the rate we are going to pay is 42,000 per square meter. If you cannot do 42,000 per square meter, thank you very much. Go find some other job. Right? And we have found that it is doable. And that is why we have complete projects that are going on, whether in the market space, whether in all the other spaces. And therefore, I want to assure the people of Kenya that we were intentional. When I said, I remember making a statement that there will be no money to be stolen. I meant it. Today, there is no money to be stolen in affordable housing because the rates are fixed. Yes, there is no negotiation actually. There is nothing to negotiate. You either meet the rates or you take a walk. And the margins are very tight. The reason why, I must say this, the reason why we don't have these fancy contractors in affordable housing is because the margin is very slim. You know, there are people who are used with, you know, margins and margins and margins and fat and fat. There is no fat. There is just a reasonable margin for people who want to do business. Those who want to steal from government, they have to look for other places. It is not going to happen in affordable housing. And I want to thank professionals. You people have really gone out of your way and you have helped us.
Thank you.
Amina. I know it's, what challenge do you have as a lady in this space? Have you experienced any challenges when people discover that you are a woman and you are the boss and you are in charge, or it's been okay?
The challenges is there, being a woman in this field, and I'm not I'm not an engineer. I did accounts, so being an accountant and then going to construction field, it was not easy, but with all the challenges, I got strong, confidence, and do a good work, a quality job. Yeah.
So you have overcome the prejudices.
Yeah.
You have overcome the challenges.
Yes.
And slowly people are beginning to believe in you as the person in charge.
Yeah.
And the owner of the business.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I'm happy that you're doing the markets. What is your plan? What's your plan going forward? Have you built enough capacity for you to transition to the next level?
Exactly. I'm not only doing the market, I'm also doing civil work, like harbors and the roads. I also work in other departments like KDF. When KDF Day in Eldoret, you were there. I did all those works. Yeah.
All that beautiful work at
Yes, I did it. The roads, the building, the reception for dyers.
You did?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank
Let
you.
me hear your story, Margaret. Tell me about yourself. How did you come into this space?
I did business management, and now since I have that knowledge of business, when I started now this business of construction, it was a bit easier for me because I had the knowledge. Also, as a woman, when I started this business, sometimes they look, the men now, they say, "Aye, how can a lady get such a big contract?" Those questions. But I normally tell them what men can do, ladies can do better than them. I'm also doing business in other ministries, not only this one of housing, and I'm doing well in business. Currently, after I finished the Kamongo and the Kakongo market, I'm now doing Syokimau and the Katangi ESP market. So thank you, Your Excellency. You have made it, you have uplifted us women. You have placed us somewhere with this program. And I also want to add this, Your Excellency. I've been in business for over 20 years, but it is during your tenure where now I can handle a business of 100 million. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Did you say Kamuongo?
Yeah.
The market I came to?
Yes. When you are doing your tour in Ukambani,
yes.
The market in Kamuongo.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I was.
Kamuongo is complete, right?
It's complete. We have already handed over.
Yes.
Only the civil works.
Oh yeah, there was some capro outside there.
Yeah. That's only what is remaining.
Yes.
And electricity.
And electricity.
But it is complete for
occupants. I went to the market built by this lady in a place called Kamuongo in Mwingi. And she has done a wonderful job. Honestly, she has done a wonderful job. Congratulations, Margaret.
Thank you, Excellency.
You have done a great job. Let me ask you, what's the difference, between the contracts you have now, the challenge before? What was many people tell me before, people had difficulties engaging government because you'd get a contract, you do the job, and then it stalls because there is no money. Is that the case, that it was different then and today?
Before it was very difficult when you see the exchequer, whatever. But with this housing levy, once we do our invoice, in 2 weeks' time, we have our money. And it makes us easy for us to continue with the project.
Now, let me ask you a final question, Jennifer. I know you live in Kenya. There are politicians who are saying they want to scrap housing. They want to do away with all this, that it is the wrong thing for Kenya to do. What do you have to say?
That they have no business meddling. It's truly unfounded, because maybe we need to invite them, we target them, to hold their hands and take them to these projects, because they're saying that they haven't seen these skyscrapers all over. You go to Thika, I'm doing Thika Bustani, you see it's already finished, all the blocks we are doing finishes. You go down to Sagana, it's starting. You go, projects are here, they're real, people are getting employed. And to the lowest of workers in the construction industry, the casuals, the watu wa mkono, know that they'll become the rarest commodity in this country because they're all employed. Actually, there's a crisis, Mr. President. We need to find a way of uplifting that technical training sort of thing, because in the next year or so, we won't have anyone to do these projects. Yeah, so those politicians, they need prayers.
Okay. So, you know, sometimes I ask myself whether those people live in Kenya. Because you see the number of professional firms here. You see the number of construction companies. You see the number of people working. You're telling me shortly there will be a crisis of people to work, plumbers, electricians, people to work in the construction industry. In fact, it is the reason why we have asked the Ministry of Education to expand the space in Tibet, because we need more and more of those people. Have you experienced, Lillian, have you experienced around the jobs, professionals, the people who you want to work in your construction fund? Have you experienced whether there are any challenges?
Yeah, in terms of the supply of labor, yes. Actually, I want to agree with her. And it's important that that's an area that I'm almost saying we, but yes, your administration needs to focus on, Your Excellency, because the we are lacking labor force at that level. Yeah.
Okay, so I will just point to you that apart from what we are doing in the Tibet, under the Nyota program, we are getting between 20 and 40,000 people who have worked in construction sites but have no certification. We are going to certify them. We are going to pay for their examination. We are going to pay for their certification so that they can become available to you. We have another program under Nyota again. We are looking for between 90,000 and 150,000 young people, possibly maybe working as watu wa mkono at the moment in your sites. We want to support them because maybe some of them don't have any skill. Yeah, they don't have any skill. So we want to skill them. And under the Nyota program, that those 90,000, between 90,000 and 150,000 young people, we are providing resources for them to be put under master crafts people, possibly in your sites. We're going to pay the master crafts people to train them. We're going to pay them a small stipend for them to attend those courses in those sites. And at the end of 6 years, we're going to examine them, we're going to certify them so that they again become available as a workforce for you people in the construction space. So we are not only using the formal channels in our education system, we are also using other interventions, especially you've seen me go to different places under the Nyota program. It's part of raising the people with skills to be able to be supportive to your program. Yeah? Okay, finally, my sister Mutuku. And thank you very much for doing what you're doing, by the way.
Thank you
I am
very
very
much.
proud. I am
Thank
really,
you.
really very proud.
Thank you.
When I see women, you know, go out of their way with confidence, you know, run a business, and I'm very happy that the people in Bumala gave you support.
They did. They actually did. And through the challenges, we managed to finish within 9 months.
Yes.
Yeah. A contract that was supposed to run for 1.5 years.
You did it in 9 months.
Yes.
A round of applause for her. I saw it when I visited your space.
Yes.
Mutuku, what do you want me to do better? I mean, from where you sit, of course there are those who are saying this program should be stopped. Jennifer has said here they need prayers, and some people will pray for them. But what do you want us? What do you want me to do? You know, additionally, what do you think? How do we scale this? How do we do it better from your experience?
I think you've actually just addressed one of the best ways I think we can get better. We are lacking in the space of, professionals, people that we think can work with us on site, to just enable these works to be done and to be done well. We get a lot of casual labor, but when it comes to some of these fields, especially mechanical fields, electrical fields, you find that there's a lot of gaps there. And importing does not work very well, especially for some of us who work outside Nairobi. So that has just been a challenge, and I've heard that you're addressing that, so we will be very, very happy to get that. Yeah.
I hope young people are listening across the country, that there are real opportunities in the construction space for some of the construction professionals, whether they're electricians or carpenters or mechanical people or people in the electrical space. And we are opening up our TVETs for more spaces. We have, in the last 3 years, moved spaces from about 320,000 to 700,000 spaces now in our TVETs. Through these parallel, what we are calling the policy we rolled out on recognition of prior learning, and we are doing it Hinga in most of our construction sites.
We do have, at the moment, we have already graduated over 1,000 of them, issued them with certification with both NITA and also with NCA, so they can become contractors and also they can become consultants.
Finally, let me ask Margaret. In our midst here, we have interns. Some of the people who come to your site, maybe they've just graduated from a TVET or a vocational training center as an electrician or as a plumber or as an engineer. Sometimes when you get fresh graduates, do you experience a challenge of them not having as much experience and that maybe they have good papers, but it doesn't translate to real expertise in the
They use it very well because they know the contract may go for 9 months, some 6 months. Then now they don't know whether they will be attached to another contract or not. So, okay, the ones I've been with, they are very disciplined and they are willing to learn.
Very good. Yes.
Okay, for interns, especially that I've come across, sorry to say they are Gen Zs. And sana sana wanapenda simu. Wako kwa tap the screen wakiwa site. So I will encourage them to stop assuming that life can be easy and to take their time and learn what we are doing outside.
Okay, there are some real life lessons there. What do you have? Have you experienced? You have interns here. What are you going to tell these interns today as people who run live, real construction sites as they come to join you?
Thank you, Your Excellency. I think first and foremost, as a senior in the industry, I'm an engineer and I always feel very obligated to talk to young people. They are very lucky to have this program because this has not been the case really in the past years. So they need to consider themselves very lucky. And I've interacted with quite a number of young people when they come to site. Some of them definitely, and I mean as expected, that's why they're learning, to marry the theory and the practical. And I think what I would encourage them that, you have an opportunity to, for the first time, especially let me talk to the structural engineers, you're able to see a real steel outside a drawing that is being implemented. Please embrace the opportunity. And again, these are your employers. The consultants are your employers. The contractors are your employers. So as you work, you need to put your A game. Because, when this is said and done, you'll still need to continue working. And who knows, you'll probably just being interviewed. It's just that it's a longer interview over the months. So I would encourage them to do their very best. It's okay not to know. That's what I tell young people. It's okay to ask. We all started from somewhere. So it is okay not to know. It is okay to ask. And that's why you're learning. And you're so lucky that you're being paid to learn. I think that is the take home, that you're being paid to learn. Thank you.
Okay. She's basically framing it that this is an opportunity that doesn't come always. She's been through it. She didn't have the opportunity you have. She's the site today, you are an intern. Tomorrow, if you do a good job, the owner of the site could hire you now on a permanent basis. It could also mean the consulting firm you are attached to, if you do a good job, they too can consider you for employment if you put your best foot forward. So, the ball is in your court. It's for you to decide what to do with this moment. And Mudeu here said, avoid unnecessary distraction. You know, there are many, once you are in the site, kuna mtu atakuita, bazenga, bazoo. Nimejulishwa juzi ati kuna sema ingine ya wakudumu. So please, first things first. You have an opportunity to learn. You have been told it's okay not to know. For the first time, you are going to see real steel, not in a drawing. And therefore, it's your moment to marry the theory and the practical. And that is the moment you become a true professional. Either a true structural engineer, a true mechanical engineer, a real electrical engineer. This is your moment. And the good news is that we are going to support you to learn. Many people go for interview, but this is an interview where you are paid a stipend. So, mujipange. Sawa, the moment is yours. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for our panel. Thank you so much. That was a wonderful conversation. And now we are going to up the gears a little bit. We're going to have the second panel.